Hello, my name is Madison Makita, and for my calculus project, I'm interviewing my grandfather, Frank Hirata, and he is 87 years old. And the first question I have for him is, Grandpa, what are some changes that you've seen during your lifetime?
Yes. For example, when I went back to Japan in 1935, it was by boat, and it took 12 days just to go back to Japan.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's by air, and it takes only about 11 and a half hours.
Yeah.
This is a big change.
Yeah. So going along with that, what do you think of the whole technology revolution? Do you like to use technology? Do you think it's a good thing?
I think it's a good thing because it's going to advance human thinking and so forth. Because human brain is great, but it has so limited. But without technology, you can stretch out and get a lot of things that you cannot otherwise have done.
Yeah. How do you think education has changed?
Well, education, I think it has to do with in particular the locale and also the age and so forth. But in the first place, it has become global now. It was more or less regional, but now it's global. So that the education have to eliminate all the illiterate on this globe.
Yeah.
So changing the yes.
Do you think the world is a scarier place today than it was like 50 years ago?
I think so. The reason being the nuclear, like they talked about in North Korea or another country. So you never know what's going to happen. If once one person, even by mistake, put the trigger, then it could go global. Nuclear. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think of the whole going green environmental movement?
I think it's great because everything, we have to be more environmental conscious because what we are doing, a lot of things we are throwing out is really hurting the environment, which without knowing is happening. And so if we are more conscious, we will restrict that, and it's going to help the green to grow.
Do you do anything to help the environment, like in your house or?
Yes, of course, one thing, all the waste and so forth, we are very strict as to put the right thing in the right can. Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you know now that you wish you knew when you were my age or when you were in high school?
Yeah, there are a lot of things that, because nowadays, with the information technology and so forth, there's a lot of things you didn't know, which we didn't when I was of your age. So limited.
Yeah.
But nowadays, anything, but on the
On the internet?
internet or even with the,
The phones,
iPhone, it's right there on the spot. Yes.
Right. Yeah. Do you think technology is like a distraction for teenagers?
I don't think so.
You don't think
If one has a right mindset, then it's not going to. If it is, yes, it's going to be a distraction. But if you have the right mindset, then it's going to be a great, great, great asset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the most fun thing you did when you were younger?
When I was younger,
Yeah.
well. That's a good question. Well, I think when I was younger, especially when I was in the college age, playing mahjong.
What's that?
Mahjong game, Japanese, mahjong.
Was that on a computer?
No, on a computer, it's real, you have those things and then the four of us play together and then, throw pick up the right one or throw one in and so forth, mahjong. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's a Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Very popular.
What advice do you have for young adults today?
Young adult today, okay, have your mind open so that you know what's going on in the world so that you will not ever be left behind.
What do you miss most from your years as a child and growing up?
Well, what do I miss? Well, one thing is that, of course, I was in Japan and I was with the grandpa and grandma, but it's a different relationship than the relationship with the grandparents of the grandchild nowadays,
Right.
because it was in the rural Japan, and of course, you know, we were really cherished the relationship with the grandma and grandpa.
Mhm.
Yes. Sometimes we were very rude.
Right.
Like when I was taking the bath, you know, the bath Japan, it's not the twisting of the faucet and that hot water comes out, but literally, you know, they have the tub and then under that they're burning fire. So sometimes it can get very hot. And so one night it was very nasty. Say, Grandma, you get in there, you are boiling me, and so you get in there, I'm going to boil you to death. That was a nasty boy.
Yeah. Okay, so Grandpa, how has your view of life changed throughout the years as you've grown older?
Well, of course, technology. Didn't have the technology when I was young, but as I grew older, gradually it grew and helped me expanding my global point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped me a great deal.
Yeah. So you live both in Japan and the United States.
Right.
What did you like about both? How are they
Well,
different?
I'm very grateful that I had an education and spent about 20 years of my life in Japan, because otherwise, if I was born here and just grew up in this country, I would never know anything about Japan, or even if I do, it was very little. But
Right.
actually living is completely different than just, the knowledge and so forth, reading the books and so forth.
Right.
I'm very thankful about this
Yeah.
experience.
Okay. Okay. So, Grandpa, what were some of your interests when you were younger?
Well, I want to be a professor,
Oh, really?
because I thought, the teachers, were great, they teach the young kids and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And all the years in the teaching profession, but professor is at the very top.
Yeah.
University, the
Mm-hmm.
teachers, and so
Right.
that's what I want to be.
What did you want to be a professor in?
Well, that I don't know.
You didn't know? Yeah.
Just a professor, yeah.
Yeah.
Never
So-
did it. Mhm.
Yeah. So you've traveled like everywhere.
Oh, yes,
Around the
yes,
world, right?
yes, right.
Could you tell me a little about that and what were your favorite places?
Well, there's no better place than, traveling, especially northern Europe and so forth, like Finland and Norway and so forth, Otherwise, one would never know what it is like in the world.
Right.
And so I very highly recommend one traveling, especially when one is young and very receptive to the kind of things that's going on around you.
Yeah. What was your favorite place that you visited?
Italy,
Italy?
Yes.
Why? Why Italy?
because it has to do with the Renaissance and all the culture.
Oh yeah, art.
Yeah, art and so
Yeah.
forth.
Italy's-
Much more than France and so forth.
Yeah.
Italy is very nice.
Yeah. All about Italy. So what do you value about family?
Family, well, the family tie, like our family is very close, Like some family, the husband and wife are divorced and the kids, they are the ones who are suffering.
Mm-hmm.
But like our case, you're very close with a big family. So that like coming over here, well, let's go for dinner, let's do this and that, do that, and so forth. Very great, yes.
Do you find, because you speak both English and Japanese, what advantages do you find by being bilingual?
Bilingual, you can understand the things that the people speaking other languages would not otherwise understand.
Right.
それはね、言葉が2つできるということは、その言葉だけでなし、その後ろにあるその人の思想、your thinking and so forth,
Right.
you can get それを全部わかるから非常にいいんです。感謝しています。
Right. Do you prefer, like, what language do you prefer?
Well, they say that the language that one has grown up when one was in the growing stage, from the preteen to the teenage and so forth, that's one stays with one for a lifetime. For me too, people say, which is easier, English or Japanese?
Yeah.
Japanese is so naturally come out. So that kind of that,
Right.
the growing stage.
If you could go back and change anything in your life, would you change anything?
No, I would not. I would accept all what I had. I had the best life in the world. I think, yes. Like even marrying with Pat and then building this house and so on, and having great family, like your great grandkids, like you had started, so.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for
And Madison's a
interviewing.
very great interviewer. Yeah, one
Thank you.
question after another comes out, yes, so naturally.
Yeah, I didn't think I stole on the spot.
Right, a great